begins with an ambience around the four corners of Boxeba Mini Stadium with over 1,000 spectators from across the country. It was West Coast Regional Super Cup final between the defending champions Gunjur and Brikama. The game that features one of the brightest young stars in West Coast region and the country at large was graced by several dignitaries, including the National Assembly member for Brikama South Lamin J. Sane and the president of the Gambia Football Federation Lamin Kababajo. Brikama were crowned champions of the second edition of the Zonal Super Cup final after defeating the defending champions Gunjur 3-0. Gunjur started the game in a scintillating style of play and were awarded a penalty just 2 minutes into the game. Their number 10, Babukar Bojan, steps up, but his shot from 12 yards was saved by Brikama shot stopper Ibrahima Fadera. Barely a minute later, Brikama takes the lead in the 3rd minute of the game through their star striker Sekuba Cisse. Sekuba Cisse again scored in the 22nd minute of the game, but it was ruled out for offside. Moments later, Gunjur have a clear chance to level terms in the 34th minute of the game, but Brikama's goalkeeper Ibrahima Fadera punched it away. Gunjur's Babukar Bojang hit the crossbar with a powerful header seconds before the end of the first half, but it was cleared by the Brikama defense. The first half ended 1-0 in favor of Brikama, courtesy of Sekuba Cisse's superb finish in the 3rd minute of the game. Brikama doubles their lead in the 47th minute of the game, 2 minutes after the start of the second half through Babukar Sane, who dribbles past 3 players before finding the net with a cool finish. 6 minutes later, Babukar Sane scored his second goal of the game to put Brikama in a commanding position by increasing their lead to 3-0. After Brikama takes the lead, Gunjur have created numerous goal-scoring chances but could not find the back of the net. The game ended 3-0 in favor of Brikama at the Boxeba Mini Stadium. Speaking to the media shortly after the game, Suleiman Barrow, head coach of the Gunjur Zonal team, says his side could not capitalize on their chances in the game. That's why they lose to a very disciplined Brikama side.
I can say many things went wrong, but then first and foremost, it's just I will first congratulate Brikama team. They are a very disciplined team, and then I can say their tactic works, early in the game. What went wrong for us, we could have capitalized on our chance that we had as a penalty. We had in the first minute of the game, we could not convert it. I didn't mean we convert that penalty, we could have been on top of the game. But unfortunately for us, we failed, we missed the penalty, and then they punished us accordingly with the mistake from the back, because we are not able to recover well, from that penalty spot. So that's the first thing that went wrong. And secondly, we have so many new players that are involved in the team, that are different from the last year's squad. So all these players need to learn the formation and the system, which will take time sometimes before you get your system to work. So I think that's all the things that went wrong so far.
Meanwhile, Sheriff Mankajang, the head coach of the Brikama Zonal team, reveals what he told his players before the game, which led to their victory against Gunjur.
What I put to the boys, that we are representing the biggest town in the country. Gunjur cannot just come at home and beat us. It has to stop from today. And make sure when you go, there must be tempo, intensity and concentration for the whole 90 minutes. We are bigger than them. Let's go on them and beat them. And I think it paid dividends.
The two powerhouses in the West Coast region, Brikama and Gunjur, have met on several occasions, but this is the first time in over a decade Brikama defeated Gunjur. In the last 2 meetings between Gunjur and Brikama, Gunjur came out on top by defeating Brikama in an aggregate score of 6-2. Young Brikama side went home with a giant trophy, gold medals, and a cash prize of $15,000, while Gunjur went home with a silver medals and a cash prize of $10,000. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou, I am Landin Cisse.